On the night of February 3, 2002, I had a very strange dream. This story is not a dream, as you will see later on. I saw myself standing in an open, I guess the best words are, dead desert. There was blackish gray sky and the ground was like hard dry cracked sand. In front of me were 3 hooded spirits with a well-like thing in front of them. It was long 4 to 5 feet in height with mercury-type water in it. Though I never saw any faces or hands, these spirits were asking me if I wanted to stay or go back. I honestly at this point can't explain it, but I knew I wasn't dreaming. It felt so real, it was fearful. I said I wanted to go back. Then I was shown the well, with a terrible life ahead of me if I went back. I remember saying no, I want to go back, my kids need a father to grow up. The water froze and this incredible light appeared. It felt so bright it was overwhelming. Though I couldn't see with my eyes, it felt as though I was seeing an image of Christ. He told me he would honor my request. I woke up feeling very strange yet alive and afraid, even though I believed or wanted to believe it was just a dream. Later that morning I went to work, had my calls as usual, nothing strange, didn't even think of my dream. Later that afternoon, I got a string call, nothing to with what I'm doing that day, very easy call. You would wish every day you had calls this easy, but it was out of the area I was working in. Even though I didn't want the call, I still did it as the company claimed they had nobody else. What I didn't know at the time is that the call was refused by another tech as it was too dangerous. When I got there, it didn't seem like a big deal except for the fact that it was 30 feet in the air, but with a ladder it's not a big deal. I've done many calls like these. Oh well, I put my ladder up, made sure it was safe, then went up. I forgot something, so I had to go back down. As I started to head down, the ladder kicked out and I started to fall 30 feet with a 100-pound ladder. As I was falling there was silence, no wind. It wasn't cold. There was the light there with me and I looked down and saw myself after I heard the crack of the ladder. I saw myself on the ground. I was 30 feet in the air with this powerful light. Instead of snow, I saw the light ahead of me with beautiful warmth. The light, that was with me, let me got the light. As I was in there, I felt a pause, where now I was with the light of Christ, and watched myself as though I was traveling back in time, where I saw myself in bed, the void, and the accident. It was weird because it felt like I was at all places at the same time. As I saw everything, I felt the light telling me that he would honor my request to go back. I said I will go back, even though I feel like I wish to stay, I must go back. As I descended back to my body, something was said to me. All I remember is saying, I promise. When I woke up there was a lady there and a whole bunch of people standing over me. 911 calls were placed stating that I had died. The first thing that I heard was the lady that was on top of me crying, then she became shocked that I woke up and said, you must have done good things for people and God let you live. She then yelled to her husband, who came over, and said, you were dead, oh my God, you were dead, God let you live. After that, police, ambulance, and firemen all showed up and were shocked to see me alive with a bump on my head the size of a golf ball. I was rushed to hospital.